Hello everybody, Average Gamer here. Welcome back to another episode of Kerbal Space Program, where we're going to try and land a rocket or a probe on the moon. I also just realized that there's an issue with... I would have popped that and that at the same time. But these engines should be going up here. There we go. That engine should be with that. Okay. Perfect. Okay. I think the staging is good. So here we go. The launching of Moon Lander 1 Alpha. It's going to be I was going to say a statutory. A stationary lander. So it's going to go up and it's going to stay up. SAS is going to stay off the entire time until we get to the point where we're going to do the lander. But here we go. Launching in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I don't know if you guys can hear that. We have a no-go for launch. I can't control anything. Why can't I control everything in the rocket? Really? So our alpha test failed. I forgot batteries. Batteries are a good thing to have on your rocket. Let's put them in here. We can't put them in there. Payload. Oh, there we go. That's how you do it. Boom. Okay. Actually, let's do that. That gives us extra RCS. Gives us also a little bit of counterbalance to the top, I'm hoping. Now we're going to save that. And we're going to call this the beta. So we're now officially into beta testing. So yeah, this is only going to be the third episode. We're only going to have 3 this week. Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Alright, so SAS on. Power is draining away. And we're going to launch at 5, 4, full throttle, 3, 2, fingers crossed, 1. Perfect. Once we hit 5,000, I'm going to tilt to the right a little bit to go to our 90 degree. One of the things we are concerned with is the fact that we are not aerodynamic at all up here. If we turn RCS thrusters on, they're not really doing much at the moment, which is good. Any little puffs we see are telling us we're not efficient with our launch. Basically, I want to go as vertical as possible to get out of the atmosphere because of how inefficient this design is up here. I do want to tilt over just a smidge though. And I want to stay in the 90 as best as I can. Making small, tiny adjustments until now. First engine's away. And once we hit 10,000, we're going to hold our tilt until we get to 25, and then we're going to tilt over to the maybe to the 40 or so. I'm also going to turn all that off for now. And I just realized that we need to revert our flight back to the vehicle assembly building. So launch was successful, but I bet no one realized what I forgot. I'll give you guys about 10 to 20 seconds. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I forgot an antenna. We have no way of communicating with home at this point. So, I'm going to put an antenna right there. I believe I'm can automatically store in forward as well as advanced pathfinding algorithms. I think this means I can use it as a regular antenna. But I'm going to use this. I'm actually going to tell it. Yeah, go right there for me. Boom. You're also going to be part of, yeah, number 1. And then what I'm going to do, just so I make sure that I've got connection, we're just going to place 2 on this, 2 on this, and 2 there. Just so I know for a fact I'm going to have lots of communication. And then we're going to call this the Charlie. So we now know we can launch good. We now know that communication will be good. And here we go. We're going to launch in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Probably after this episode, we're also going to switch over to some aircraft for a little bit. Get some air science going on. I think we're kind of tilting in the wrong direction, so I'm going to just tell it to kind of go a little bit more to this side, please. Because you kind of see right here. First engine's away. Still not using up. We're only using up a tiny bit of monopropellant at the moment. Isn't that bad? So whenever we're doing a major shift or change in our direction, okay, we're at 17 degrees. We're now going to tell it, hey, do me a favor. Go to the 90 for me, would you? Whoa, no. Almost lost it. Almost lost it. Right there. And just hold it. Right there. And then we're going to start a little bit more. Sometimes you can actually do this all one shot. I am not that good. By that I mean like being able to actually... Okay, our engines are going to cut. When they cut, we're going to go down. Here we go. We're going to cut our speed. We're also going to turn RSIS on real quick. Just get it so that our guy's at the 90. SAS is going to go off. Thank you. Engine off for a moment while I set up the next one just to get us into orbit. UD6. 98. Perfect, thank you. Starting to burn a little early. Oh, I don't mind that. And then we're going to get into orbit, and once we're in orbit, we're going to make our move and run to the moon. So we should be around here, actually. Theoretical. No, the moon should be right about... As the moon rises is when you should do it. As moonrise happens, so just as the moon would come up, it's when you would start your burn at the 90, and that would actually get you to the moon. But we're just going to keep our burn going for a little while. We're not even halfway through our fuel. This might be a 4-parter. Or a 2-parter. I really like this idea. If it was only packaged in a... Oh, actually, speaking of which... Boom. There we go. So I'm going to just burn over here just to circularize. 220. 235. Just tell it, hey, do me a favor. And it's saying it's going to be a 6-second burn, so I'm also going to tell it just to warp to the next maneuver. Okay. So right now we're not in connection with the moon. Just no big deal. So it's a 6-second burn. So tons of time. Basically, we're going to turn on the engine at full blast and then turn it right back off. 3, 2, 1. Done. 234. Oh, so close. I held it for an extra few seconds that I shouldn't have. Okay. So, now what I'm going to do is we're going to set up our maneuver to get to the moon. There we go. Whichever gets us the closest. I also want to try and get this on the sun side as well. So this will get us 170 cents. So we can probably do one lap around. That's no big deal. So we're going to aim. It's saying it's a 49-second burn. We got more than that of fuel. Now, theoretically, at times like this, you could also theoretically do a what's called a suicide burn, which is where you burn right at the moon. And then all you do is at the last second, you spin your rocket around and burn heavy at the moon and just try to kill all your momentum. As you get closer, you just stage. We could do that, but to be 100% honest with you, I am not even close to being talented enough to do that. So it's telling us we have a 49-second burn. So what I'm going to tell it to do is wait. And in the next episode, we burn to the moon. Thanks for watching. See you next time. Bye-bye.